So today's grammar. 今日の文法。文法 means grammar, okay? We're gonna learn about ている。Is the て form plus the verb いる。
Okay? Yeah, ている。
Yes. So what does this do? It has two different functions. The first one is an action in progress, which is the progressive tense in English. So it's like I'm doing something right now. Okay. For example, 勉強しています。I'm studying. Okay? And 1時間前はご飯を食べていました。So 1 hour ago, I was eating my meal. So いる is the verb here. So how to do the past tense is the same rule as the verb. Okay, so here is 言いました。See? 食べていました。
食べていました。
So the negative form which will be
食べません。
食べていい。
食べていい。
Negative.
ませんでした。ませんでした。
Yes, right. And 勉強していい。
います。
Negative.
いません。
Right. So it's simple. Okay?
Yeah.
And another function is a little bit complicated, but it's very easy to be understood. So it used ている to say a change, a status, a past event that is connected with the present. For example, アシフさんは座っています。
アシフさんは座っています。
アシフさん is sitting now. So sit is a verb that describes change, okay? It's not a verb that can be do. You cannot continue sit on the chair for like 10 hours, right? I mean, you can sit at there, but the action that you sit, the change, you cannot last forever.
Yeah, this is not progressive. That's what you want to say.
Yes, exactly. It's means the status here that you are sitting. Okay.
座っています。アシフさんは座っています。
Yes, 座っています。The original verb is 座る。座る。座る。座っています。And this one, 安倍首相は結婚しています。安倍首相は結婚しています。The 安倍 president is married. So the 結婚する this verb happen, and then the result of this event continually and connect with the present. So 結婚しています。Okay?
Okay.
So you might be very confused why we need to distinguish these two. I will explain a little bit later.
Yeah. I was thinking like, what? Okay.
Okay, let's look at, here. The ています、ていません、ていました、and ていませんでした。The change from present affirmative form to present negative form and past tense is the same
past
rule as
affirmative
the
and past negative. Yeah.
Yes, the verb.
Yeah.
So the verb that can connect it to the ている is first one verbs describing activities that last for some time. For example, study, 勉強する. Like eat, 食べる, 読む, reading, 待つ, waiting, 勉強する, study, 練習する, practicing, like practice, okay?
Yeah. And
the verbs that describing change that are more or less instantaneous. For example, 太る, 痩せる. 太る means become fat. 痩せる means become skinny. And 知る means die. 結婚する means getting married. 離婚する means getting divorced. Okay?
死んでいる。
Okay.
Shinderu.
So why we need to distinguish these two is because most of the time you will only use the Teiru form to use, like for example, shiru. This person is dead. You will say, 何々さんは死んでいます. But normally you won't say, like when you want to say he's dead, you cannot use the present tense. 何々さんは知ります. It will sound very unnatural in Japanese because it's a verb that happened very short.
Yeah. This should be always in the past. Right.
And also you won't use the past tense to say that the person is dead. You will only use the present tense to not present tense, the teiru, to say that person is dead. Okay.
Why we cannot say people shinda?
Shinda is like if someone asking if, how to say, you will say 亡くなりました. Shinda is like only when you describe the event that happened in the past, like at that moment about he dead at that moment, like describing the situation when he died. But if you want to say the status that he is dead, then it's shindeimasu. Okay. That's just the rule of Japanese.
Or if we are talking about some historical event, okay?
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So imagine any historical person, say like in India, there is a guy named Gandhi.
Okay.
So Gandhi died long back in 1948.
Yes.
So we use Shindu. What we use?
亡くなりました。1900何々年に亡くなりました。You will have a specific time in the sentence. Yes.
Okay.
And also like futoru and yaseru, you will say the person is futotteimasu to describe his fat. Or yaseteimasu is skinny. Okay.
Okay.
And there is also like adjective about fat and skinny, but normally you don't use that to describe. The adjective is futoi. You normally use that verb to describe item instead of people. If you say someone is futoi, that's very, very rude. So you need to try to avoid that. Instead say someone is futotteimasu. Okay.
Futottei.
Yes, futotteimasu. It's a status. Okay. And 結婚する and 離婚する is also the same. Like you won't normally use the verb like not teiru form. Most of the time you will use the teiru form. Okay. Let's look at some example. 私は日本語を教えています。
私は日本語
を教えています。
教えています。
Yes. So this means I'm teaching Japanese right now, but at the same time, it can also means I'm working as a Japanese teacher, that I'm teaching Japanese like from time to time. So that's my occupation. So it has the both function of these two. Okay. And Judy さんは最近運動していますから痩せています。
Judy さんは最近運動していますから痩せています。
So this means Judy is working out recently. So she is 痩せています。She is skinny now.
That's why she was loud.
Yes, she is very proud of that. So 運動していますから here means some like a habit. that you kept doing from time to time, okay?
Okay.
Yasete is the status, is the change.
うん
お父さんは起きています。お父さんは、
さんは
起きています。
起きています。
Father is awake. Is awake. So here is also the same as the second function. Like 起きています means he's awake, but there is not really awake as an adjective in Japanese. So you will use the teiru to work as the like the word that describing the status. Okay.
So 起きています is awake.
Yes. Okiru means get up.
Okiru is okay. So the verb is okiru, and then we change to te form. So it becomes teimas in present form.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the progressive form. Teiru.
Yeah, progressive form.
Yes.
Okiteimasu.
He kept the status of getting up, this change until now. So he is awake.
Okay. Daisy, can I say one thing I want to say right now? Otherwise, I will forget. So, like in this sentence, the important information for us was okiteimasu. Okay.
Yes.
So, is it possible? So, whatever the important takeaway from that particular sentence, if you can underline it from the next time. So I will focus more on that.
Okay.
Because why I'm saying this, as of now, to read Japanese, I take time, you know.
Okay.
So I cannot emphasize directly that we are talking about this term in this sentence.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
So no problem. That's a very good advice. Thank you. And next one. Judy-san 来ています。Judy-san 来ています。
来ています。
And 中国に行っています。中国に行っています。So here means like if I translate it directly, it will be Judy is coming and I'm going to China. But the actual meaning in Japanese is normally not like this. Instead, it means Judy has come visit here and I have been to China. Until now, I'm still in China and until now, Judy is still here. So it's use this to state how do you say the status, the change that kept until now. Okay.
Okay, I see.
Is it too complicated?
No, I remember here we have used two events in one sentence, right?
Yes, because kuru and iku, when you use teiru, normally means the status instead of like the movement that you are doing.
It's same like I think saying I am going to Tokyo or I am in Tokyo.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you will say Tokyo ni itteimasu.
Itteimasu. Yeah, itteimasu. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any questions?
No, I think I understood this one. Okay.